Welcome back to the channel. I'm Rachelle. This is Brampton Gardener, and today we are going to take a little walk around the garden, have a little looky-loo. It's not officially a garden tour because I don't feel like the garden's there yet. We've had some wild weather. The beginning of June, like I planted end of May, beginning of June. We were super cool in May, super cool in the first part of June, and then last week we hit like this major heat wave, and it was like, what was it? It was close to 100, especially with the humidex, which just came out of nowhere. So we've had below average temperatures, we've had tons of rain, then we had major heat wave, and some of the stuff in the garden is really thriving and some stuff is like, what is happening? So I'm gonna just walk you around, and I have a few projects that I need to work on with some pruning and stringing up the tomatoes, but let's go check out what is happening in the garden at the end of June. So we're gonna just start right here on the deck. This part is doing fantastic. I cannot believe how much these plants have filled in. Look at this. This is supposed to be a dwarf tomato. Like, this tomato is huge. It's bigger than any of the tomatoes I have. We have some growing on it down there. I think it says it's the canary. What is this? Canary. So okay. I don't think that's right because I don't remember being that color, but whatever. The only problem is I'm gonna have to move this down no matter what I do. I get some kind of leaking under the pot. We can't have that on the deck because it'll rot the wood over time. I don't know why. I've checked it so many times. It's not leaking in the actual container. I think it's wicking into the landscape fabric, and so we're just gonna move it down. These dwarf tomatoes are doing fantastic. This is my tiny Tim. Nope, my tumbling Tom. Sorry, these are the tiny Tim. This mojito mint is out of control. And see how it puts out all these runners like this? This will just root itself in if you let it. So this is why we do pots for mint. This planter is doing fantastic. All the shade stuff is doing really well, really well. These planters, super happy. Hoping to get some blooms on my hibiscus. Looks like we're gonna get some buds on that. Very nice. I do need to pot that back up. This container is doing really good. These are my strawberry ahi. Really excited to see those kind of start to turn color. Got some tomatoes coming on here. Up in the top, I have curry, Vietnamese coriander, and I thought this was strawberry mint, but I think that's hyssop. It's all seeded in there. Okay, so this is my next project. I need to stake up these tomatoes. They're really starting to get, they grew probably like a foot in the last week with that heat, and I need to get them strung up. So we'll be doing that hopefully today. A lot of this stuff's going to seed. The beans are doing really good, so those are coming up. I'm letting my lettuce and other things kind of go to seed. We'll save the seeds from them. My kohlrabi is doing nice, but it's not really forming anything in there, but we've been eating the leaves. So I got some cucumbers. It's nice to see some growth on some of the cucumbers. Some of them aren't doing much. This planter is fantastic. I really love this petunia. So pretty. Okay, coming around over here. I had birdhouse gourds in here and they just keep dying. I think it just they just keep getting too wet. So we're just gonna stick with the morning glory, I guess. I planted like 4 or 5 of them in there. I kept adding them in. I don't know. And I can't not let it get wet. It's just all that rain we've had. So we got some tomatoes and some eggplant here. There's some pepper, some weeds. And we got cucumber here. Over here we have my English cucumber, I think it is, on the left. Yes, English cucumber, this one here. And I have noticed some cucumber beetles out here, so I have been picking those off. This one is my patty pan squash. And then here in the front is eggplant, and it's getting just shaded out, so I don't know how well it's gonna do. It looks like we have a borage coming up in here, so we'll pull that out because it's gonna get way too big. But oh look, my first little cucumbers. They're so cute. Very nice. Okay, and then in here we have some peppers and lots of herbs and a random tomato. This planter is doing okay. I'm really hoping to see a lot more out of the bubblegum, Vista bubblegum proven winners, because right now it's not really that impressive. This section's doing really well. So we got the cosmos that I did start from seed, and the yarrow that reseeded. This is my sweet William, which always looks amazing this time of year. planters are, they're slowly coming along. Excuse me. The water feature is coming and going right now because it's just now starting to get some light. And the brick, oh, the brick slipped over. Yeah, gotta keep it under the water like that. So it's just starting to get light from the sun hitting it right now. My balsam is just starting to bloom. That looks so pretty. We got some lovely weeds right there. How did those get so big? I don't know. That's what happens when you're not out in the garden for a day or two because it's raining. Feverfew, self-seeded, came back. Petunias are fighting for life here. We'll see if they do any good. It's supposed to be my second border next to the alyssum border, but we'll see. Looks like I got a lot of feverfew self-seeding in there. We're gonna have to pull out, rearrange. This planter's doing all right. With the, actually it's doing really well. We got the geraniums and the begonias. Got some random tomatoes up here. Got some hollyhocks, more cosmos. Shasta daisies are just about ready to open. Lupins are going to seed. I'm going to be saving seed off of some of these this year, but some of them I'll be pruning down. The yarrow's getting out of control. I'm going to prune that back a bit to make a bouquet. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to come in here and do some weeding because we got a lot of stuff in here that I don't want. I do want the 4 o'clocks, which is self-seeded, but we're going to move those over there. Oh my gosh, so much has changed in just the last few days with all that rain. Right, Dex? Oh, that's you. This part's filling in. Looks pretty good. This planter is doing really well. Yeah, like I said, I got to prune back the peony and the poppies here. They're done for the season, and that will give room to all of these self-seeded 4 o'clocks. I'm going to probably spread them out a little bit more. They've gotten a little, that's a little much. That's a little much. Beans are coming in and doing really nicely. Something has like just been feasting on my hyssop, so I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. It's not doing so great. Cardoons are doing good. We got some borage that's self-seeded, so I'm just leaving it here. I'm really waiting for that echinacea. I'm hoping it's the bright pink one. I got some sunflowers coming up that I self-seeded in here. More sunflowers. Yeah, those echinacea aren't quite open yet, so we'll see what they end up looking like. All right, let's go check out the rest of the peppers and tomatoes. Here we have a bunch of peppers. That is my cucumber over there. I will go into more detail on the varieties when we get to a little bit more of a harvest time. These cayenne, I actually have been harvesting off the cayenne. They're doing really well. We got some basil there, but we have a huge mix of different peppers. Oh my goodness, look at these, are gorgeous. These are the Thai hot chili peppers, and those are hot. And morning glories. All right, we got more peppers over here. That one is. I'm not even sure. I don't know what happened to the labels on some of these, but these say early jalapenos, and they definitely are early because they're already turning red, so those are going to be fantastic. Put those in a little salsa. We got our red hot cherries over here getting ready to go, and then coming around the corner here we have tomatoes. And look at this zucchini plant. It is so happy and healthy here. But I am going to have to come in here and pull out a lot of these morning glory seeds that are trying to take over the bed. And good morning. Look at this over here. We got a lot of morning glories. I just keep pulling them out. So this is my Italian tomato that I don't have a name from. I got it from a lovely gentleman on a job that we did. Next up we have my Wisconsin 55, Brandywine, Amana orange, and then the next one is also from the Italian gentleman. So those are going to be interesting to see how they do. And like I did last year, I am letting the morning glories climb the tomatoes, and then as they get bigger, they're going to climb up and be a trellis system for them on there. We got some, but I am pulling the ones that are out in the front because I just want them coming from the back. We have some basil in here, and I have some onions in this one. Okay, now this is the fun bed over here. These planters are going bananas. So this is a zucchini, and something is eating the leaves, so I'm gonna be keeping an eye on that. And then this, I believe, is the delicata squash. In here I also have my mahogany splendor hibiscus, some cannas, and then petunias and alyssum. These planters are huge, and I'm gonna plant more cannas there in the dip. Here we have more delicata squash, pretty much the same base, and then I added different squashes in to each one. This one happens to have my suburban petunias, which are absolutely stunning. Just huge, beautiful blooms. And then this pumpkin's starting to vine, but we want to keep the vines towards the fence, okay? Gotta go that way. And then up here, this is a pumpkin, which is taking over this container. So I'm trying to keep it out of the container a bit because we don't want to shade everything else out. So I'm trying to get it. Let's see if this is going to help come down like this without snapping anything. Give some sun in here to these guys. But this is a big old pumpkin. I saved the seeds from this gnarly looking bumpy pumpkin we bought for Halloween. So this is probably going to be more of a decorative type plant. So I'm going to try and move it over a little bit like that. There we go. And here's the same seed. This one's going this way though. We got flowers on them. Like, these guys are so happy up here. So it's going to be really fun to see what we end up with this. I don't really see any female flowers yet, so maybe we'll do some zucchini blossom something. I don't know, maybe not. And then this, no, it's wet inside. And then here we have the mahogany splendor, and then the petunias as well, and of course lots of clover. All right, Dex, what do you think? What do you think? Come. What are you checking for? You're walking very gingerly. What are you looking for? Looking for bunny poop to eat or something? Yeah? Looking for garden snacks? Looking for garden snacks? Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.